All right, this is Black Knight. Just doing a coffee hop this morning in a Wellington. Go through a quick startup here. Not necessarily a quick startup, but a startup. Again, if you like the informational video that I'm ready to share, just hit that like button, subscribe. Call signs Black Knight. Just doing a Saturday morning, early morning coffee hop on the Team Fusion 3 campaign server. Going to bomb an airfield. Just going through startup routine. Get the things on. Get my radiator open. I've got one more to do. There we go. All right, now that's all done. Get fuel here, which is 1, 2. And then it locks it in. Start left engine. Start right engine. Then select all engines. I try and reach around and get my base turned down just a little bit. So it doesn't. Well, just nurse this thing started. Get it pumping here. Waiting for the other engine to get deep. All right. I'm going to throw about 5 degrees of flaps. So let me get this situated here. For my flaps indicator, I thought I knew where this was at. I guess I don't anymore. I guess could have swore it was on the main panel. Oh yeah, there it is. Landing flaps, there it is. So okay, here we go. Take off on the runway with the yellow boards. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just flying Wellington. I'll climb to about 10,000 feet, roughly, and then turn towards Ministry. I'm going to try and carpet bomb those flak stations. I'll make approximately 4 runs today in a Wellington. It just depends on just depends on if bad guys get on. If the bad guys get on, well then I'm going to have to jump on a fighter. But let's see how many runs I can get on this coffee hop. Work on some bombing. Get my gear up. fly a northeasterly heading just to the left of the sun. I don't know how much time I have on this map, but take a look here. Map. To activate the new activate window, guys. Awesome. Thank you very much. That makes it a lot easier for me to not look for a keyboard. So I got an hour and 53 minutes to make these runs. So basically I'm leaving Halifaya. I'm coming out here to, looks like about Charlie India 31, and I'm going to fly towards Bardia and hit Minister 2. Again, call signs Black Knight if you like the informational video. Flying a Wellington. Flying a Wellington. Early morning coffee hop for me. United States Eastern Standard Time. Let's see, it's about 6:28 a.m. Let's see how well I do on this bomb run. If I line it up correctly and do my job correctly, I should be able to forego any issues. Put my flaps up. Oh, you're definitely hot. About 240, almost 250 on that engine temps. I was getting close to popping them. Map, but it's been a real short trip. Map. Right now there's just me on. What I could do on this mission is send a group. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, just flying a Wellington. Most of the bombers on IL-2 Cliffs of Dover Blitz, Tobruk are can be manned by multiple players. So even if you do like the flight sim and you hook up with a good group of guys, especially if they've got bomber pilots, and you set up your gunnery with your gun turret, they definitely might let you hop along. However, if you do just want to get into the true aspect of flight sim, I want to make sure that you get a track IR, hack clip or pro clip, whatever you want, but I prefer the hack clip. If it breaks, cheaper to replace. Rudder pedals, got a good set of rudder pedals from Czechoslovakia. They're called crosswinds. I'm flying a modified Microsoft Force flight stick, force feedback. My goal was to bomb from 10. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to set up on this airfield a little bit better. Just let this plane drop, get its nose level, and get it so it's naturally climbing. I think that's what a lot of pilots do, is they force the climb out of the aircraft instead of letting it get to speed and climb naturally. We're at 5,000. I've got Ministry 2 right off my left wingtip. It's that long crevasse leading into the inland from Bardia. Map. So I'm looking at this long crevasse coming in, and I'm going to use that to line up that gun placement right here alongside this road. Map. I'm going to open my bomb bay doors just so I don't forget it when I go in to start locking this plane down. Current Angel 6. Start making a climbing left turn. Get myself lined up where I think I need to be to hit this target smack on. Not at all as tall as I want to be. Next one I think I'll take from Bahrain, I think it is. Map. And fly to Bardia, City Bahrani, and just fly a direct flight. See if I can get to some better altitude. Nobody's jumped on, so I'm having a pretty enjoyable coffee hop. Not worried about bad guys too much, which is a good thing. Currently Angel 7. The road runs right along that ridge line. Map. Zoom back in on my target. spiral climb out here. Get this thing truly above 10,000 feet. Not get smacked by flak. City Barani is right there along the coastline. Turning east towards the sun. I'm liking that a lot better. Alright, let's finish this run. Got a pretty good eye on the road. Sure that I'm on 0. So that when I go to set the set everything up. Like that we drop so much in the Wellington to get settled. In mode 22. Secondary control window up real quick. don't like that there's no look around, so your lineup really following that road. Let's see how I do. Bombs away. No, only hope for the best. That's one run of 3. Bombs away, doors are open. To the I've got 2 of them. Didn't quite hit the main aspect of it. Slid left, but I got some of them on that run. Alright, I'm gonna fly to AM seat, take a landing, get a fresh bird, fly a little bit longer out. So to the guys at Team Fusion, I don't know if there's another view to the left or right of the cockpit that you can create to at least help swing that sight in. Visibility's tough, and not being able to look around the sight, you know, to see exactly where I'm going. Even for the Bombardier. However, that was pretty good, well lined up. I like the road. Got set up really nice. There's where we're landing, MC2 map, which is just south, right near Sulham. Looks like nobody else has gotten on yet. Just waiting for people to get on for a coffee hop this morning. Boom said he might join me at 7. Again, this is Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like the video and you want to see more, I'll try to keep producing some different aspects. I'll start flying the 5C a little bit more this today and tomorrow, and see if I can't work out some of the kinks or quirks to it and see what happens. But I want to do 2 runs in the Wellington for bomber pilots or people that are interested in flying the bomber. I'll fly a downwind leg. Final turn here into MC2. about the Wellington. She's just a big old an RV with bombs, kind of like the Blenny. Being a bomber pilot, and it would be incredible if they could get an increase on the moving parts in the game code. Man, that would be nice to see a 4-engine bomber. However, I wouldn't mind getting over Italy and fly an Italian campaign. See a 51 come in the game. See a Spit 9 in the game. Early C wing, clip wing. Different Merlin engine sets. From the 66 Basta to the Merlin 70. Alright. Not a bad run. That's pretty much Wellington right there. That's Wellington Bombing 101. So just don't trip. She has a tendency to tip forward when you're braking. Don't want to end a good flight like that and end up with your nose in the ground and busted props. Alright, so I said I would take off from City Barani. I'm going to jump over here to City Barani. Again, need to reselect my aircraft. Double check my loadout. Wellington, check my loadout. Going with 9 bombs. I'm going to bomb the northern flak station. Okay. So, same set, map. So, first things first, I like to turn on the supercharger, even though that's for altitude. It just gives it, for some reason, runs a little bit better and a little bit cooler in the desert with it on. Notice it has a little added help. So you've got your radiators wide open. You've got to hit your fuel cocks, which are down here. Fuel cock 1. And then fuel cock 2 should lock it into place. So everything's set up. So make sure you got to select left engines, select right engines. Start them both up. Then you've got to select all engines. Just let that sit for a minute. Get yourself a good cup of coffee. That's why I call these coffee hops. Oh. So if you notice in vehicle secondary controls, especially in a bomber, now I'm going to pre-code or pre-set up my bomb site. Normally, with the speeds that I go, it's always about 200 miles per hour on the drop. And this time I'm truly going to try to get to 10,000. So now that I'm preset here, I don't have too many worries when I get into the bomber seat when I'm starting to line up the target. I didn't do that the first run. So if you want to try and get your routine down, try to develop your routine, make some notes. I am building an actual knee board because I will be getting this cockpit flipping by Christmas time. All right, I feel like we're ready to get these engines humming. They sound pretty good. Let's get over here to the runway. Let's give it about some flaps. let's get this big puppy in the air. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just flying a Wellington hop on the Team Fusion 3 server. I do believe we've got about an hour left of flight time, so I might be able to get one more hop in. Try to get 10,000 feet quickly this time around. Be looking to fly north, slightly north-northwest in this climb. Again, try to get the plane as you are flying along to speeds. As soon as you get to some good speed, it'll naturally climb on its own. Map. So I'm leaving City Barani, which is right there. I'm gonna fly again to about, looks like 31 Charlie November or Charlie Mike 31, and I'm gonna turn left, almost due west, try and pick up that road. I could try and hit that northern flag station, knock out a few of its gun placements. Map. So as I'm just beginning this YouTube broadcasting thing, so bear with me. If I stumble, just be kind in the comments in the community. Just trying to present the different aircraft that I like to fly in the il2 close to Dover Blitz Tobruk series. I'm mainly an RAF pilot. I don't fly German, just can't stomach the planes, but that's just me. I've tried the French bird. I don't know, can't seem to keep that engine going. The P-40's okay. I need to spend more time in it. But I'm going to go with the Spitfire today in my ladder dogfights. So I'm going to put some time in the Spit. I've got a lot of time in the Hurricane, if you've noticed. 99.9% of my videos in this server, as well as in the on the English map for the 1940 arena. I do fly mainly the Hurricane, but I do like the Spit 1100. That's my favorite go-to plane. Alright, let's see, what do we we got 3,000. Try to maintain a decent climb here. At least 500 feet per minute. Take my feet off the rudder pedals. It's a little bit longer flight. Again, to the guys at Team Fusion, for the right mouse click activate, the right mouse click and then info window to activate it, so you don't always have to fumble for your keyboard. Time. I've got to get my time key binding set back up again. I use voice attack. So when I say map, should bring up my map. Excuse me. Map. And if I want to bring up the stats, or even if I want to bring up the menu, tab 4, and I don't have that set up yet, the number system, but that you could go through the numbers and just use your numbers on your keyboard, but I have my numbers on my keyboard for other stuff, so I have to get something else going. Tab. Alright, I'm going to start turning towards Bardia and line this shot up. So we're about halfway, and I'll finish the other 5,000 feet or more climbing towards Bardia, which is halfway up the coast. So I'm going to put my nose right on about there and then swing from right to left, and I'll go after that northern flag station. Now it rests right here on the top, so I've got no road to follow, so it's a little bit tougher to line up at distance. Map. But we'll give it a shot. Check temps here. Should be about, a little on the hot side. I'm going to bring her down. I like about 2,300. Keeps the temps relatively cool. I'm going to drop the flaps and pick up some speed. As the coast comes into view, I'll be able to see my approach just a little bit better. As soon as I get this climb done, I'll open up my Bombay doors, get this thing leveled off. send another mission. Like sending other bomber missions for decoys on the Team Fusion server, but if there's a lot of pilots on, you can't activate the mission window. So if you do find bomber pilots on and you think there's a group of them, you know, those guys need cover. Don't just leave them out there on their own. With cannon shells, they're too easy to shoot down. Ooh. Again, it's early morning here at 7 a.m., 7:06 a.m. here on the East Coast, United States. Call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. Share the video with your other pilot friends that might be on YouTube. As everybody says, it helps the algorithm. But who knows? Again, being a bomber pilot, these are some long flights. So when these guys get shot down, man, it's a bummer. So I can kind of really feel for those fellas that were in the B-17s flying from Italy to Germany, and the respect of the Red Tail Squadron to do their job, stay with them the whole way. That just takes a lot of courage. I don't know, I think in our society we're missing that. Courage. But, no, we'll see. It's a crazy election year. Made 8,000. Looking for my line up. There it is. I think it's like the second opening or third opening. Go to map. 1, 2, 3. Right before this Marsa Elron. So I'm going to keep my nose to the right of it. And turning, because I think it runs south, slightly southwest. We'll see if I've made a decent call on this. My goal is to get to this region. It's only 2 miles away from the coast. So I'm just south of this area here. So I want to kind of go in right in here and hope for the best on this lineup. Altitude's almost 10. to the left is really restricted, fellas. I don't know why that is. I would like to get past that crossbar a little more. Maybe slightly. I guess it's not bad. Just seems funky sometimes. Maybe it's just my visual perspective of the screen. Map. Alright, I'm going to open Bombay doors. Climb looks good to 9. Almost to 10. Stats. Still nobody else on stats. Again, remember, if you preset, when you go into that bombardier seat, you can just start locking things in. It's easier to do on the ground than it is in flight, unless you got a bombardier. But really hard to do is pilot and have somebody else bomb, unless the pilot really knows what he's doing and can fly and line up a target. Especially in the Wellington, probably would be a better setup to have 2 people than in the Blenny. Towards. Looking good, right at about my 10,000 mark. I'm going to slip past that cloud. For a flak battery, and I think I've got a good lineup here. I'm liking where I'm at. So I'm seeing a lineup with that little brown patch. I believe it's right in there. So I'm in great shape. Good speed. So like I said, okay, so next flight, if I have to miss this run, I'll take it to the right of this region here more, and then turn in because I want to be locking in my mode 22. Now I shouldn't drop that much altitude. I hate that it dropped so much. better. Get to the bombardier seat. Call it as is. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm looking here. I got 9,000 feet. By 200. See, here's that look I'm talking about, guys. I need to see past that thing, and you got us locked in. Like restricted. Check here, 9100. So it's right on that brown patch. Bombs away. See how well I did. Get back up into this pilot seat and get the hell out of Dodge. Get back to landing in MC2. Tip my wing over. Oh, not a bad hit. Got a lot more on that run. So, 2 solid runs in the... Two solid runs in the Wellington. I'll go to the flight stick. Through the flak, about 10,000 feet. And it'll be fun to get in a group of Wellingtons. Just get a huge 20-man flight. This is one thing I'd love to see on this server. $20 Wellington bombers. Uh-oh. I burned out my engine, but that's okay. I can glide home from here. 20 Wellington flyers, man. Could you imagine 20 times 9? 20 times 9 bombs. That, I believe, is 180 bombs. 180 bombs being dropped on that airfield. There wouldn't be one place to take off. Let's see. Let's do a time here. So you go to info window, go to server, activate. Let's see how much time I got left. I still got an hour left. aircraft on standby. Well, let's do some dogfighting. I'm going to jump over to the German side and launch some patrols. And some forward airbase patrols. And then jump in my Hurricane 2C. Knock some of them down. Sea battle going on up there. We've got a battleship destroying a submarine. For the Team Fusion guys, solid map, really well done. Enjoy it. I enjoyed the other one that's designed like this. Your Bardia map, need to take that and shelve it, or all of the stuff that you have that are flavors on this map, you need to flavor that map. The author of this series, good stuff. Well-designed airfield, well-designed flak emplacements. Even if you think the ones at Minister is a lot, I do believe that's quite a bit, but that's okay. Just leaves more for me to ground pound. All right, just bringing this Wellington in. Oh, need to take that off to get my, start placing my flap, put my flaps down. Set up on this landing again, same approach. I do use a touchscreen. I do like my touchscreen 40-inch overlay for running a Samsung 4K 40-inch. I really can't go much bigger. I might be able to get a 50-inch in here. I've thought about it. Job on those bunnies and their bombing. I'll fly against some AI. I got a bad engine over there, but she seems to be doing okay. That little lip. All right, down and safe. You can get these wheels on the ground, you're in good shape. Taxi over here where these P-40s are. Shut it off. Oh, I done tipped it over, didn't I? All right, let's Let's jump over to the German team and grab an aircraft. And I'm going to go tab 4. Luftwaffe Command, send AI mission. Airfield defense, multiple altitudes and headings. That's what we want. Okay, so I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to go back into an RAF aircraft and grab myself a fighter and see if I can't pick up some of those bad guys. So I'm going to grab a 2C late. I'm going to go ahead and take myself 100% fuel. And we're going to get rolling here. I still think your speed is off in the 2 series. I know I'm beating a dead horse, but it is off. And I'll fly her the way she is. It's okay, but I don't know. Just speeds cannot be exactly the same as the Mark 1 100 Rotal. That's the thing. Unless I'm using 87 octane fuel, which I don't think that's accurate at all. Alright, so rolling into 2C Hurricane. This is Black Knight. Radiators open to 50%. Turn down my sound on the outside. Let's get taken off here. In the air, gear up. Okay, now the radar is active, so I can go tab 4, 2. I got to select a dispatch, chain home. 2, I want to get enemy contacts. Now the other thing I want to do is I want to remove, turn off tab. I want to remove my secondary info window. Vector 10, intercept, vector 10. Vector 10 to intercept equals 2. Well within my flight. CV30 map. Map. Somewhere out here. They're talking me already. Map. Map. Zebra. That's a long way away. Map. notice that one group disappeared off the map. Maybe this guy will come up and fight. He's a good pilot. Going against him sometimes. He's got the best of me more than I've got the best of him. Good morning. How are you, Pedro?
Good. How you doing?
I am excellent.
So there's a black flight. It's supposed to be the blue flight.
Yeah, I was looking for moon. Ouch.
What you gonna get?
No. I watched Tofel fly right into a cliff. I was chasing him downward and he flew right into a cliff. Uber hottie. I got some other guy in here taking off from the MC2 in Team Fusion 3 server.
What resolution do you fly at?
Full 4K for, what is it, 4,000 by 2160 or something.
That's the screen resolution on your TV?
Yeah. Normally it's the 37 whatever, but I use my NVIDIA to take it up one notch. It works.
What NVIDIA card do you run?
So when you go into your game settings, it should give you the top choice. I'm running a 1070. I'm not even running a high-end card. What's up?
Fatal told me to run it at 1920 by 1080. He says, that's why you're not seeing anything.
No, that's... I gave you the files to correct that. And he runs at such a lower resolution, but it makes the game look like crap. So I changed your files.
Good.
Yeah, to allow you to see at a better distance. That's what I set up for you.
Where would I look to make sure they're still like that?
Go to your 1C soft club folder.
Okay.
And there's a, hold on a second. I have to jump out and take a look at my folder so I can give you the accurate stuff. Now, it may work, may not work, but anyway. Get leveled off here.
Anybody in there?
Yeah, two blue. So you're looking for your RCU file.
RCU?
Yeah. Open that up with Notepad. Or sorry. Yeah, just look for that, your RCU file.
It says set mask off, set echo on, set TV on.
Does it say add files, art icons, RCU?
Add file icons.rcu. Yes, it has.
Yeah,
that in
yeah,
there.
you're fine.
Huh?
You're fine. Yeah, it is one of those things. I guess I gotta log off here. The game's restarted, so I'm gonna